Hope all of you are doing okay. Wanted to go ahead, but mainly about what the president and his coronavirus task force were stating earlier. Vice President Mike Pence, President Trump, and the speaking for around an hour so far already. And from a little bit of what I take on this, it might be the new normal. The social distancing, standing 6 feet apart, all of this might be the new normal for not only the United States of America, but this world. Now, the one woman that was speaking stated that that's the new normal, that might be, going forward, this might be our new normal. I know it will be for 18 months, but as far as how long, who knows? They said a lot of life will never get back to what people considered it to be normal before. And you can never be too careful in this day and time with the spreading of any type of virus, disease, or issue. And the way they talk, it's the new normal. Now, it was a very reassuring speech of what he stated. It sounds like trumpets, 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 trumpets. But a lot of what they stated was that we need to unite and come together. This bipartisan bullcrap that you are seeing, the bipartisan disagreements that are taking place between Democrats and Republicans, fighting. From the sound of it, they this evening decided to work upon a $3,000 check. Now, that is preliminary. That's still not set in stone. Nothing is set in stone until it's signed and stated by the president, by the congressional committee, by the House, by all bipartisan. Every bipartisan member gets together, from Republicans, Democrats, right, left, whatever the heck, all get together, and when they agree upon something, send it to the president, then it's unanimously signed into place. You have all these different disagreements saying that there needs to be at least a $5,300 check, but they didn't want to do that. The president wants to do whatever is best for the people, and he says we will bounce back, we will come back. He has exponentially dug into the hoarding of the medical supplies and the price gouging of the medical supplies. They're looking into it, and they're going to seize those supplies because the people that tried to sell them for a high price can't sell them. And right now, they have signed several legislations and executive orders to try to jumpstart things back, because they said that if we don't sign this stimulus package, so to speak, basically what would happen is our economy would go into a steady decline, into a major free fall. And not only you'd see a recession, my words are you'd probably see a depression. And no one wants to see that. If it were not for a stimulus package signed and a stimulus bill, the U.S. Treasury and the U.S. Department of Agriculture is talking right now. This morning they talked and stated they are $9 billion in debt from the past 2 months. Agriculture is very low right now. They only have a 2-week supply from... Now, I don't understand why the petrol companies and the companies that are ahead of that or have anything to do with the grain, the petroleum and all that. I don't understand why they have to do with the grain. But they said they have a 2-week supply on hand, and then they're shutting down for a month or two. And they said farms are already empty of cattle right now because they can't afford the grain to supply their cattle and their other animals to put on the market. And then the demand for beef is high and supply is low. So it causes a price issue. And then there was the price war between Russia and Saudi Arabia on oil. They decided to drop immediately. It's good for gas prices, but they'll find another way to pocket money. So it rises prices in other sectors. But the message given was this could be a long time being the new normal. This could be the new normal, but we're in this together. We're stronger together, and we are alone together, in my opinion. And we hardly ever went out anyway. Personally, we stayed at home, and we hardly ever went out unless absolutely necessary, and got by on what we could. But for a lot of people, that changes the way they live, because of this bill. But they stated it could be the new normal. But if they don't sign a bill and agree on something immediately, a lot of people are going to be angry, as they already are. And a lot of people are going to be suffering more than what they have to begin with. And they're not going to be happy about this, without a doubt. We're not either. I mean, you have property taxes due, and a lot of people, including us, complaining about the fact, how do you pay property taxes when you didn't get the tax money back yet, and that's on a delay due to this crisis. Things are due, and you can't pay them if you can't pay them. And the fact that Americans need this money now, and those up there in charge are arguing about how much we're going to get. When you've got people who make more money than we will ever see in our lifetime deciding what we do or don't get to survive, there's a problem. And the president said, that's got to stop. We have to get money into the hands of the people now, and we've got to slow this crisis and get this nation back to the way it should be. But as far as the way things were, things will never get back to the way they were, according to some of the experts and some of the politicians. But we will bounce back if we work together in unity. Alright, so that's my message for now. I'm just giving an update on this. Peace, signing out. That's what they stated, and that's my take on things. And that's all I've got to say. I love you all so much. My link is below for Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo, and my email for this channel. Signing out. Peace and much love. Someone wanted me to create a Cash App account to send money to instead of the other way, so I decided to do that. Much love, peace, signing out, and I appreciate everything. Hashtag alone together. Hashtag stronger together. Peace, signing out.